Hello there, welcome back to the channel. As you guessed, today is Tuesday and we continue with Monaco. As of stands right now, we are P7 in the championship with 30 points. Behind us is Alonso, and we are sadly 22 points behind Verstappen and Bottas. But there's still a long way to go till the end of the championship, so we'll see. Wish me luck.
Congratulations on your success in the invitational event.
Thank
There
you.
may not be points or prizes, but it still helps you look good.
Good messages. Let's see. Weekend. Okay, pistons arrived. Beautiful race. Mixed conditions on the track. Now that's a problem because I have never driven in the rain. And driving in the rain will be difficult. Two reasons why. One, it slides. Second, come on, it's rain. And Monaco is a very, very tight circuit. Okay, let me
The
see.
more respected you are as a driver, the stronger we'll be during
Yes.
contract negotiations.
What can we
In order
upgrade?
to gain that
Almost
respect throughout the paddock, you need to drive clean
Lady.
and bring home good results. Warnings and penalties from the stewards, on the other hand, will lose you respect. So be
Lady,
careful.
please. Thank you. So let me see what can we upgrade, because we have 1000 points, almost 1000, and that should allow us. Let me see, diffuser. We have two upgrades already at the power, 4 at durability, 2 at aerodynamics, and only 1 at the chassis. But I don't have enough points only for this one. So what I would like to do, let's upgrade this here. Do I have enough? No, I don't have enough funds for the second upgrade. Okay, we have things that are upgrading, and I don't have any water, so I might run out for. Allow me to run out for some water. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
For this weekend's Formula One Grand Prix. It's a race that is truly steeped in history, but before the drivers turn their attention to winning, they first need to get through today's tricky practice session. Lowe's hairpin is the slowest corner of any track on the Formula One calendar. It's taken at just 48 kilometers an hour, but provides a stunning view on the first lap as the entire grid bunches up and tiptoes through the corner, hoping not to leave any carbon fiber parts behind.
I am back. Good.
Carl probably mentioned the new parts that have come in from the factory. Well, they're all fitted and good to go.
Let's
I hope
see,
they do the
session
trick.
info. Okay. Let me see. Car setup. Let's put maximum downforce. Let's go for a couple of practice runs. What do you say? I really want to familiarize myself as much as possible with this track, because the slightest mistake will send us
A bit like a rubber out on track. Try to take it easy for a couple of laps.
to the next practice session. Yeah, I forgot how tight Monaco is. Okay, this will be a big braking zone. This one's slightly bigger. This one will be huge as well. Now this is a difficult track. Not because it's tight as hell, but because there's only 1 or 2 overtake opportunities, which is, well, one is here in the tunnel, or at least the end of this straight, The second one is in DRS zone. Maybe this one is one as well. If everything's managed properly. And the one is on the pit lane. Which has a weird entrance, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really nervous about this track, by the way. That's why. Good start. Very, very good start.
You have a lot of wing damage. Box for a new one.
Do I have a lot of wing damage? I don't have a wing. Box this lap, box this lap.
Understood, stopping this lap.
I have a feeling that this will be a costly race as well. What if I turn this tight? Nobody says a thing. Yep, felt the lack of the downforce. Let Vettel pass. What? Come on, go. I hope our bad luck went away with this crash here, because I don't want to repeat what happened in Spain, because, well, that wasn't the greatest thing. Since we are back, we can start with the race programs. And to be exact, I always forgot which is the first one. I know what it looks like. It's the thing with the apex and the gate and whatnot.
Car repairs have set us back a little.
Track acclimatization. God damn.
Standing by.
Okay. Another drive out. Car repaired. We'll see what's gonna happen. Okay, there are not many people on the track. Let's try not to cross that line. So where was there was one braking zone here. And the other one here. And the one was here. And of course the hairpin. The most iconic part of Monaco. Or at least before the tunnel. I can't believe I'm so nervous about this. There's literally no place for error here. One tiny pixel of mistake and the car is done. Or one wrong step on the pedal and the car is done. I almost really don't dare to drive here. Okay, so far so good. Why red? I don't understand why it's red. It's a bit odd, but okay. Now the braking here is around this point. Or something like that. Okay, we try it once more.
That's looking good. Now let's try for purple. You'll get a bonus for consistency if you can chain good corners together.
Yeah, no, that's what I have the problem with. Yep, touch the wall there. I feel that this stream I will not talk that much because I really need to concentrate. One mistake and I will end up like in Spain, and I will be how they say it, kicked from the
Be
team.
careful with the...
Yeah, exceed track limits.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
Box this lap, box this lap.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Okay, which is third run, third lap, and then another wing. Why is my engine yellow? Why is my engine yellow? That's something I want to understand. Why is my engine yellow? Look at the mirrors. The guy's holding the DRS from the inside, but from the outside. I mean, he was holding. Okay, skip time for repairs.
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
Oh, I see. The problem is the exhaust and the turbo. Okay. These should last one more race, I mean this race. And we'll change it after the race. Next, tire management. Let's do this one.
Checks complete. All personnel be aware, we have a car leaving.
That was one Force India, right? Yeah, cross the line there. Might get some penalties for that in the actual race. Might be able to just let the car roll a lot at the beginning of these corners. And touch the wall. I didn't like the touchy there. I might change the aero settings on this car because I feel like it's pushing the nose. Which isn't ideal. Many of these corners. due to them being downhill. Okay, we're in the green on both the tire usage and tire wear and target time. Oh, sorry, we are in the red in the tire wear, very red. I don't really understand now. If I try to drive carefully, I don't mesh. Where did I exceed track limits there? So as I said, if I drive carefully,
Mind that front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage.
yes, I know. So let's try again.
We need to pick up the pace. We're not hitting our target. We'll need to rerun the program if we don't get the time delta back in the green.
Yes, I know that we are behind on the delta, but somehow I have to manage my tires, don't I? And many of the Monaco's faster paced curves, there's only one thing possible, or the lap time or the management. If you're not a professional driver, which I'm certainly not, but I try my best. As you could saw it in Spain. And now I have to count with the broken front wing as well. No! Box this lap. Box this lap.
Right, come in at the end of this lap.
This will be fun. This will be very fun, guys. I went 6 laps. Maybe 7. And third wing. I wonder if we have enough wings for the race. I hope we have enough wings for the race. Okay, we're gonna stick with heavy tire wear.
Car repairs have set us back a little.
Yeah, let's see fuel management. Let's do flying lap now. So let the car roll and then some medium to heavy brakings and easy on the acceleration. Well, somewhat easy, of course. Cannot take it too easy because then we will not match the target lap time, as we are almost a second behind, which isn't ideal. Okay, green, green. I like the green. I don't like the fact that we are still in the red. At least almost in the red. This is horrible.
Okay, you weren't quite good enough that lap. Try again.
Yeah, I'm trying my best here. But as I said, we can do only one, or the target time or the fuel management. For some reason I feel that this will be the worst race of my season. Don't ask how I feel that. I just have a feeling. At least we hit our target lap time. But the fuel management is
Now that
horrendous.
was no good. We need you to improve on that.
Yeah, I'm trying. Come on. Yeah. Do I have to shift when it's purple, right? I have absolutely no idea. No! Ooh, wing. Okay, we have to box this lap now. Box this lap, box this lap.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Hello, how are you doing today and families? Hey, Schwei... Say what? Schweires growth. I would like to join next time. Please add my Discord so I will be notified when you're going live my username. I think at my about channel there is the Discord, but I don't have it set up just yet for every notification. But I'm streaming every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Every Tuesday is sim game. That means at the moment Formula 1, later on maybe other racing game
We've had
or
to
other
spend time
simulator game.
repairing the damage to the car.
Every Wednesday for now a story game. And every Thursday anything that's on the board. You can join at these times. You can check my, if you can, please check my schedule on Twitch. I'm not sure if I
When you're ready,
set up on
let's
Kick
go.
as well. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. At least we will ace this one here. Because we're not using it, so it's gonna be on permanent purple. I almost got the wall. Cut the corner. I think the tires are warm enough. At least I hope so. Do you play a lot of, or at least do you play Formula 1 or any simulator games? Growth. If yes, which one? I played before Formula 1 ETS2, Euro Truck Sim, and I will return to Euro Truck Sim every time there is a new slash major update or some event which interests me with the rewards. I had to change the downforce in the front because this is horrendous. I know I said no downforce change, no specs change, but the preset, but this is worse than horrendous. Box this lap, box this lap.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Okay, let's change the downforce in the front wing. And then we will do the ERS management again. Or probably not, we'll see. At least I should be able to do a 1 minute 22. I think that's around the midfield that is a solid midfield. But we'll see later on, of course. So, okay, car setup, custom aerodynamics. Yeah, let's max out the aero. This should work, right? The rest I have no idea what he's doing. Okay, this stays.
I know it's tempting to focus entirely on the race, but we should put a bit of time aside to run the qualifying sim program. Try to run it before the end of FP3 if you can.
So then we do this one again with the drive out. Let's practice as much as possible here.
All set.
I
They're all
wonder,
clear. Car to track.
how do the Formula 1 engines warm up in such a short period of time? I mean, they just fire up and straight on the track. Or it's like this just on the game. But in real life, they wait 5 minutes before the driver enters the track with the car. It's a bit better. doesn't let the car slide in the front that much. Okay, come on. Let's see the time. Now I feel the rear light. It's light. It's a bit lighter than it should be. Almost hit the wall there. That was terribly slow. I had to get past Ericsson there, so that was really slow. But this one here looks okay. Caught it! Finally, something maxed out here.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Okay, let me go one more round here to set a time. To get on the leaderboard. And see how is my race pace. But I feel the tires are giving up already. Yeah, the tires are giving up already. Vehicle condition.
That front wing, it'll need replacing if it takes too much damage. It should be a few laps at least before you start feeling too many tyre issues. They seem in good condition for the time being. Tyre wear rates are lower than we expected.
Nice one. Nice spin. But I think I have to box because I lost a lot of downforce. So box this lap,
Understood, stopping this lap.
At least nothing broke. Nothing broke. When I spun there, I wasn't very happy touching the wall with the rear tire. Imagine that during a race. Touch the wall with the rear tire, spin, bang. 2 cars in your rear already. Sorry, my English is not Englishing today. Okay, we can move to the...
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 18.2.
118.2. Very nice, very nice, very nice. So then we can move. Okay, 116 is the best. And that puts us P19 just before Sirotkin. What I will change on the car is this. This should allow me to get a... Let's put up to 80. 5% of brake pressure. This should allow me to initiate the turn way better than usual. Let's put the weight to the rear. And I think we can move on to the practice 2.
Quick look at the classification at the end of the session then.
Oh,
Here are your top
Perez.
3.
10.
Ricciardo,
Damn.
Hamilton and Kimi Räikkönen. Practice times are on the board.
Perez just did something that the FIA didn't like. Okay, let's see. Anything changes? No. Still rookie. Okay, practice 2. Now what I want to do is do the qualifying pace. And
Don't
then
push
the
the
race
car just
strategy.
yet. Track is still green. Try and take it easy for the first couple of laps.
Okay. Let's see. Let's get the tires and the car warmed up as intended, and let's aim for a P13 there. Qualifying as a P13. Touchy there. No problemo. Nobody's on the track, that's my luck here. And that means we can likely do the program in peace. I mean, not piece like pieces of the car piece, but without disturbance in the force in the track, on the track. I hate that corner. Such a short run of area if you make a mistake. Here as well. I can't believe I just clipped my wing.
Be careful with the front wing.
I love that when I enter the tunnel, the radio's done. It's a nice addition to the game.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
What level of damage? There is no damage to the car. Okay, qualification target lap time reached.
Well done. That lap beats our primary target time.
That puts us to potential P9. Oh, new target P9, I see. That puts us to P11. Which is nice. But this one is invalid, so I'm not pushing that much. Let me recharge the battery. And save some fuel for the next run there. Because this was invalid due to track limits. And back to Rich, and back to 5. And push. Let's try to do a better one. Let's try to reach the 116.
Final lap. This is the final lap of the program.
And the provisional P9. Nope, we will not do that. Looks like the wall said no. I'm curious if we can still manage to pull off a nice time with a broken wing, but I don't think so, because I lost just half of my front end traction, front end arrow there. Yeah, this is failed. Box this lap, box this lap.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
And my fuel is out as well. No! Ooh. Almost right the car there. Okay, results P11, the expectation were P13. And I did 2 positions better. Hell yeah! Now to finish the race between P9 and P13. That would be the best. That would be the best here. Okay. We can go to the race strategy.
Car repairs have set us back a little.
Okay. Fastest lap 116. That puts us at the moment to P1 because nobody went a better lap than us.
Checks complete.
So let's see the race pace. What I will do is I will increase the ERS to position 3. 2 reasons. 1, in this track it can and will be useful due to a lot of brakings. There is my fuel standard. Okay, 7 laps to go. I have to do 5 with the drive out lap there. I have a feeling that I made the right choice when I drank another coffee in the early afternoon, because I already feel a bit tired due to the amount of concentration not to wreck the car. And to stay on track properly without skid. And without this. And again, that goddamn front wing, I can't believe it.
Mind that front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Yes, Jeff, I know, Jeff. And corner cutting, hell yeah. Oh boy. The amount of mistakes I can make within one race, it's unbelievable. I almost feel like I'm driving like Stroll. I should change my name to Stroll Malario or Lancelot Malario. My only chance for a good position is if I manage my tires and my pit stops very well and don't break my parts. Okay, now let's try to focus here. And do a decent race program.
Okay, you weren't quite good enough that lap. Try again.
But I have to mind that front wing as well, which is difficult. I do not know how much traction did I lost. Downforce, sorry, not traction. Because I tipped my wing. I have to brake before the light pole. Okay, that is one at 117.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Yes, this wasn't the best. At least I didn't broke the wing, which is one of my goals for today, not to wreck the car. At least let's finish the race, even if I'm not in the expected position, but to bring the car home in one piece. Not piece by piece, but in one piece. Professional corner cutting there. Again. Let's let this gentleman pass here. There we go, as slow as possible for him to pass. Yes. And then we can push again. There should be the option to block me from putting the car in neutral in the middle of the downshift.
That lap was no good. We need you to improve on that.
Yeah, I'm doing that. No, Sirotkin. Come on, Sirotkin. Push. If I can match his pace, and he is around P10, I'm not a lost cause. Again! Come on! Unbelievable. Vehicle condition, vehicle condition.
Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
Yes, but
Tires
what
and
about
brakes need
tires?
cooling. Go easy into the next few corners, please.
Let's let Alonso pass as well. No, he went to the pits. Okay, then we can push here.
Okay, you weren't quite good enough that lap. Try again.
Let's keep the car in the green. And let's not cut corners, of course. But with a broken front wing is difficult to match the pace set by the team. But looks okay so far, looks good so far. Ooh, I thought I'm gonna get another corner cutting. Okay, race completed. Slow pace, yeah, no shit.
Okay, you need to come in before you run out of fuel. Pit within 2 laps.
Okay, everything to low setting. We don't want to use the fuel and get penalized because I remained without fuel on the track. So we will go to the pits. I had to figure out the boundaries of the
Less than
track.
a lap of fuel now.
Yes, I know that I have less than a lap of fuel, that's why I'm pitting in this round here.
Box this lap, please. Box this lap.
Yes. I'm driving slowly, don't you see that? Enough? Enough. Fuel is more than enough. I wonder what happens when I'm out of fuel. I have a feeling that I can get a place penalty, which is not ideal, of course. Okay, I think we can jump straight to qualification because I want to remain in the time set by. Oh, wait. Yeah, I made a
We've had to
mistake
spend
there.
time repairing the damage to the car.
Made a mistake there. That's why it was 141. The best was 117 something. Average is 123. Yes, it's slow. That 141 I messed it up big time. And I reached, well, none. 3 of my team objectives. I say it's okay. For now we are P2, which is Deum. But we are P2 because Hamilton didn't use hypersofts and Kimi didn't use hypersofts and probably Vettel didn't use hypers. Yeah, he used super softs. But this means nothing. So we can skip to practice 3. Or we can go, wait. I think we can go straight to, let's go straight to qualifying.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of
Because I don't want to lose time.
Good day today. Tell us about it
Go
from your
over my streaming
perspective.
time.
You really went all out in practice today. Are
Enjoying
you
the road
testing new
engine.
components?
I've invested heavily in earlier purchase I was trying out. It's really important for us to maximize time on track in order to get it important. We will stress some components. Let's boost the confidence of the aero department.
You left a lot of paint on the walls today. Were you struggling for grip or did you just misjudge some corners?
The car was sliding all the way. We need to focus on getting more downforce. This isn't the best track for this car. I don't remember hitting anything. Maybe I need to watch the replay. Aye. This isn't the best track for the car.
Great. Well, that's everything.
I just wanted to make the track a bit wider, to make more space for some turns here there. But these journalists have to notice the smallest detail. Like a fart in the wind. They will notice even that. Messages. Weather forecast. Oh boy. I don't like the race conditions. I don't like it. Okay, contract value is, well, last race we lost a lot of contract value, and what's the other measurement? Well, we lost points to rivalry between us and Verstappen, and a lot of reputation as well. But don't you worry, qualifying.
Here we are at one of the most difficult circuits on the racing calendar. Welcome to Monaco for today's Formula One qualifying.
Yes.
Now then, Anthony Davidson, you're not getting any younger, but you have been involved in your fair share of qualifying sessions in an illustrious 30-year career. How do you deal with the pressure when you have that one chance to deliver a perfect lap?
It's not so much about dealing with the
Oh, this
pressure.
will be difficult.
It's more about
Now
how you
everybody will
approach
push.
the risk and just how much of it are you willing to take. You're constantly balancing the car on the edge of grip from braking, cornering and traction. And over the course of a lap, it's easy to get that balance wrong. And that's why achieving the perfect lap is almost impossible. As you say, I've been doing this 30 years now, and it never gets any easier.
Okay. I think we can go straight up to the track. But what I want to do, if possible, okay, we have to use hyper softs. What I want to do is increase the amount of fuel that I hold, just for a safety and time saving. And yeah, that's it.
If you start to suffer from oversteer, come in and let us have a look at the setup. You will get oversteer if the rear tyres lose grip before the front. Usually this will be coming from a lack of rear downforce or an overly stiff rear suspension, but a little tweak with negative camber or toe-in can also help with this.
Thank you, Jeff. Force Indy behind us. Let's not cross the yellow line. Come on, Ocon. Good. Let's make his race at least stress-free, or at least with less stress. I speed. I eat speed for breakfast. I mean, no, I don't. I don't take speed. That's just a reference from the car movie, or something that Lightning McQueen says. Come on, Ocon. Very nice. Very nice start of the qualifying. I liked every second of it. Come on. Every second of it was beautiful. I forgot where I had to brake. I cannot multitask. I cannot multitask.
Mind that front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage.
I simply cannot multitask. I want to say, oh, Gasly 116, nice. I want to say, let me save the ERS because it's difficult to recharge, and I know I will utilize it on the race, on the qualifying laps. And then I wrecked the car again.
Take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
Invalid lap time, yeah. But the next one, that has to be valid there. I don't want to start from the back of the pack. That's the most difficult places to start from. Okay, now let's push. I will try to focus anything else but the lap. Let's see now. This looks promising. This looks really promising. Messed up there with the burnout. Let me see where does that put us. That's put us at P8. Very nice, very nice. Better than I thought. I guessed we're gonna be at least P10 to 12. But I'm happy that I was wrong. Yeah, I'm slower than before. But because we didn't do an unwanted burnout, we have gained 1 second, which puts us to P7. But I think we can push way better. We can push harder. I have the fuel for it. But sadly not the wing. We'll see. Messed up again? Okay. And let's push from here. One last chance here, guys. One last chance. And then we have to go back to the pits because we will be out of fuel. The tires might be giving up. Because I'm sliding more, yeah. Sliding more and more. Box this lap, box this lap.
Right, come in at the end of this lap. You've got front wing damage.
Yeah, I got front wing damage. Don't tell me what I know already. Please, Jeff. I have to do something because I don't want to stay in the way of Bottas. So, yeah, maybe cause a yellow flag here and there so he can run. Good. Safely back to the pits. Oh boy, this will be much more difficult than I thought. I have to go another round because I'm down to P10, which isn't ideal. It's the worst, one of the worst places to be in. You cannot accelerate because there are cars in front of you. You cannot brake suddenly because there are cars behind you. This will be difficult as hell.
Car repairs have set us back a little.
Oh boy. Let's see.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:15.6.
115 and then P10. Damn. Yeah, Hamilton 114. Okay. Let's go to the track. But with a new set of hypersofts. Did they fit the tire right? Yeah, drive out.
Everyone ready? Okay, let's go.
Last chance to do a better qualifying time. I will try to go for a one-stop penalty if possible. One-stop penalty strategy if possible. Let's put up some distance between us and
You've dropped to
Gasly.
P10. You're on the 5th row of the grid.
Yes, I know, Jeff. Let's drive a bit slower so that Gasly can go wherever he wants. I mean, in front of us. But let's put up a distance between him and us. Tire warming through the brakes. And let's push. DRS failed to open. Bit of drift here and there. Touch on the wall. Nobody cares. Okay. Looks good. Minus almost 1 second. Neat. Let's keep it this way. minus around 1 second, at least half a second. Hamilton, pole position. Oh, come on, come on, come on. P5. Very nice, very nice. How much fuel do I have? I have lots of fuel. I will run one more. But let's let Nico there leave some space so that we can push without the worry of catching up to him. Okay, and push. Or at least try to. Nice, we're in the green so far. Until now, or not. This is a horrible place and situation to catch up to the pack here. Because I'm a hot lap. Yes. Lap messed up. Oh boy. I have enough fuel for one more run, but I don't have enough ERS. But I'm gonna try it anyway. Hopefully this time Perez will let me through or something. And I believe more in that or something part. But I see that he's pushing as well. Let's hope he's pushing fast enough. No. This run is also done. Maybe not, maybe not. We still have a slim chance. I thought, and we are now minus 400 of a second. Minus half a second there. I'm not gonna even cross the finish line. Box this lap, box this lap.
Pitting this lap then? Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Yeah, qualifying complete. There was no reason for me to cross the finish line, to be honest. The time, even though the time wasn't up, I didn't have neither the ERS nor the space for a max push, so we will start at P5. Which is, I would say, not great, not terrible. But of course, what's great, what's terrible will be decided on the track.
As we wind down from the excitement of qualifying,
P6.
here's a look at your
Oh.
top three. Ricardo, Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel. Goodbye for now then, but we're really just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
I'm the last one in the under 115 group here. Nice. And now the race starts to get difficult as hell. Why, you may ask? Because it's gonna rain.
Well done. That was a good qualifying performance.
You see that? You see that on the right side? I don't like that. I really don't like that. That means it might start to rain at the end of the at the end of the race. So I might have to use wet tires. It depends. If they last,
A proper road race, and in the true meaning of
let's
the
say,
word. That was how Mr. Monaco, the late great Graham Hill, once described this iconic event. The cars we drive have come a long way in the intervening half-century, but still we race on those same public roads beside the Mediterranean Sea. There's no victory more coveted than that of the Monaco Grand Prix. We're on the French Riviera once more this weekend at the 2-mile-long Circuit de Monaco. The cars will climb around 40 metres up the hill, past the casino, and then descend downwards towards the harbour through Sector 2. It's a very short run from pole position to the first of the 19 corners at Saint-Devote. And don't expect to see much overtaking here today.
yep, he's right. There will
Joining me
be
for the Grand Prix once again is
well,
Anthony Davidson. Now I want to ask you about Daniel Ricciardo.
almost
As
no
ever, the
overtaking
threat of
today.
unreliability is never far away, and indeed they'll be starting out of position today due to a power unit component change. So it's going to be a
Oh.
difficult task to move forward from there.
But on the
Ricciardo
bright side, at least
starts
those fresh
from
components
the
can
pit
help them
lane.
maintain the power they need to come through the pack. I expect to see them take a more aggressive approach today to make up for the compromised start.
Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Lewis Hamilton lines
We
up on
start
pole
in
position,
P5, right?
with Sebastian Vettel starting a...
Because if Ricardo moved back, then
Okay,
we
don't
might-
try anything
oh
silly
no.
into one. It's going to be crazy in there. Just do your best to stay out of trouble.
Yes. What I want to do is, well, first of all, increase the amount of fuel that I carry because, oh, I can do this one. Okay, race strategy. Edit strategy. Super softs. I might delete this one. Remove stint. Now this one. Horrendous. I really have to add another stint. And you know what? I'm gonna be genius here. I will do 3 laps in that. Maybe not. 5. You know, okay. The game says 17 and 17 on the ultra softs, which might allow me to do 20 on the softs. Or you know what? Let's use this one to the soft and let's get an ultra soft in the last 14. Let's 10. Less than 10 to 9 laps. This way. This way I can go without stopping for a while, and I can get some positions with the softs. This will do it. This will be it. Select. But wait, at the end of the race there might be some slight rain. You know what? when we get rain, we're gonna ask Jeff to, well, change to the wet compound.
Okay, go through all the gears if you can. We need to make sure the engagement is okay before the start. We're going to want to put some temperature into the tyres and brakes. We need to keep the engine cool though, so don't go too high with the revs.
Okay, the formation lap is the most nerve-wracking one. Because you know that there's gonna be a even more nerve-wracking race after it.
Radar is clear. Weather is...
Perez and Sirotkin disqualified. Why? Now this is something I wasn't expecting, to be honest. That's something that I really wasn't expecting. Let's go through the gears here. Even though I will not use 8, I had to put it in 8th gear. Yeah, the game took it from me. Weaving to the left, to the right, right, left, right, burnout. Exactly. Okay.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
Oh boy. Wish me luck. I don't want to end up like in Spain. Okay. The pack got separated. There is the pack in front of me and the pack behind me. Green flag, what happened? Almost made contact there. I made
let's
contact
focus
with
now for the
Bottas.
rest of the race.
I really made contact with Bottas there. But I got the Sector 3 purple. I have a chance to get the fastest lap. Looks like. Let me reduce my ERS here. And try to not lose much time behind the front pack. Yes, track limits, I know. It was a braking for... I was braking too late. Okay, Hamilton got the fastest lap again.
DRS is now enabled and will be available to use when you are within 1 second
Yep.
of the car ahead in the DRS zone.
I messed up the braking again.
Okay, you've been pushing your luck on the track limits too much. We've been given a 3-second penalty.
Thank you. Thank you for penalizing me when I avoided a collision and destroyed 2 cars in that collision. And I gave the position back. Thank you for penalizing me for doing the lesser bad. But okay, what the FIA says.
Okay, we're reaching a danger point with the wear on the MGU-H. Overheating the engine will exacerbate the issue, so keep the temps under control.
Yes. Vehicle condition.
Our tyre data is looking positive so far. We think there's plenty of life left in these for the moment. Degradation is pretty bad. The grip is going to fall away quickly. Your tyres and brakes are getting too hot. Try and be less
Degradation is
aggressive
already
through the
done.
corners.
I have already felt a couple of near-death moments, as you saw. Okay, I'm positive with fuel. That's what I like to see. Now, I think we can push now. At least try to. We are quite close to Bottas here. We might have a chance for an overtake. Or this or the next lap.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the super softs.
I have to overtake Bottas. Somewhere. I hope I can do it ASAP. Maybe in the next... No, I have to go into the pits, right? I think I can push the tires one more lap. No! Nice. Stop, stop! No! Guys, don't. Stop! Eee! Oh no. Let's reverse slowly. We were not here. We were not here. We were not here. No, we were not here. Goodbye. Have a nice day. Goodbye. Box this lap. Box this lap.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
We will not.
Some information on Leclerc. They've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring.
We will not talk about this, okay?
Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
They are left 14 out of the 20 racers. The rest got disqualified. 3-second penalty there.
Go, go, go. You'll be racing on the exit.
Hell yeah.
Only one stop to go. One stop left in this strategy.
Okay, have to use the tires as much as possible. I might let Ricardo
Okay,
just to
take it easy on
pause.
the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
Or we'll see at least. Because he has better tires, he might pass me on the tunnel. But we'll see if he can or he cannot. He will. Yes. Maybe not. Oh. I don't understand how wasn't that a red flag there. That's something that I was expecting after that big crash.
Fernando's in for his stop.
Okay, I will get passed by Ricardo here due to the DRS. Maybe not, maybe not. Okay, I'm putting up a fight, it looks like. Or I'm a pain in the butt. I do not know because lucky me the bots do not complain.
Right, the car ahead has come in to put on the ultra soft tyre. Car ahead is now running ultra softs.
Okay, then Bottas is running ultra softs there, looks like. Sorry, Vettel is in front of us. Full race update, full race update.
Entered the pit lane. They're on fresh ultra softs. Ricardo behind. Our gap behind is 1.0 seconds. They're on fresh ultra softs. The gap to the leader is 54.6 seconds.
Oh, almost a
Pit
lap.
window doesn't open for more than 20 laps. 33 laps to go. Gap to car in front is 52.1 seconds.
I might get past now. Or not? What? Let's not play with track conditions, track limits again. No! Looks like I...
Battery is low on energy. Reduce ERS deployment.
Yes, I had to turn around, sorry. Well, I brought upon myself the DRS train here, looks like, behind. Now that will be stressful not to get passed by any of them. I have a feeling I will get passed by a couple of people. Just because I'm using a harder compounder which is not as fast as the others. But hopefully for the greater good. Which will be that I might be able to get some time, some track time from the softer compound tires. That's a nice corner combination.
Okay, the gap behind is 4.1 seconds.
4-second gap, okay. And what's the gap to the front? Full race update, full race update.
P7 now. P7. Ricardo is ahead of you. The gap to the car ahead is 10.8 seconds. They're on fresh ultra softs. Ocon behind. The gap behind us is 4.1 seconds. They're on fresh super softs. Your pit window doesn't open for more than 20 laps. 31 laps to go. Our gap to the car in front is 11.2 seconds.
Vehicle condition, vehicle condition.
Mind that front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage. Okay, update on the car for you. Tyres are looking very nice. Shouldn't have to worry about the wear too much right now. There's
Hopefully.
less tyre deg than we feared. They should last a while.
Yeah, this is why I chose the softs. The least degradable tires. And that means I can run longer on them and have the soft tire advantage towards the end of the race. Hopefully, that's the plan at least.
Increase the ERS deployment.
Thank you, Chef. Driver behind, driver behind.
Ocon is behind you. The gap to the car behind is 5.4 seconds.
Okay, we're pulling
They're on
away.
fresh super softs. Their tyres are 4
No.
laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 19.7. Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Let's see how much time we lose.
Okay, you have wing damage. This will be a major performance impact unless you box for a new one.
Let's see how much time we lose between 1 or 2 rounds, 2 laps. And we will change our plan accordingly.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
Yeah, I know why, but I don't really care now.
Good, copy that.
Driver in front, driver in front.
Ricardo ahead. Okay, gap ahead is 14.9 seconds. You're losing 4 seconds a lap. Try to pick up the pace. They're on fresh ultra softs. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:17.6.
Okay. Driver behind, driver behind.
Ocon behind. Our gap behind is 4.2 seconds.
Track
They're on
limits.
fresh
Oh,
super
damn it.
softs. The time last lap was a 1 minute 19.9. You've been awarded a time penalty for that last incident.
Again. Okay, this is the number 2 time penalty. I really tend to drive like Stroll, don't get me wrong. I'm not aiming for that, but looks like I'm doing it anyway. And I don't like it. Yes, I have the box.
Okay, the gap behind is 4.
Box this lap, box this lap.
Understood, stopping this lap.
I don't like it. 5, stopping. Oh boy, race is F'd. Big F. A very, very huge F.
Go, go, go.
Okay, Ultrasoft 14. E. Not great, not terrible.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres. Blue flag.
I've been left. And I lost all my focus, what the heck. But that incident was hilarious at least.
Let's turn up the ER.
What?
What happened? Let me know you're okay.
I'm not. Do I look okay? Oh boy. Looks like the stream wasn't long distanced. We barely touched the wall. Unbelievable.
And Mercedes have pulled off a great
Hamilton.
victory here today.
I don't understand.
And I have to wonder, Anthony Davidson, just what set them apart from the competition here.
I have
A
never
reliable car. That was
slid
the most
with the
important factor
ultra
here.
softs before.
This was a real battle of attrition, and you could tell those at the front were trying to find a balance between running their outright pace and taking care
But
of the
now-
car to reach the end.
Okay, Anderson
And
finished
here
the
are
points.
our podium drivers today after that excellent race.
Very
They've
nice.
excelled here, as they so often do, and it's a well-deserved victory. Mercedes, then, are on top today.
Well, a G to the G for them.
And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Well, the lead at the top
Horrible.
has come down after a poor result for our points leader. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver
14
of the...
DNFs, goddamn. Yeah, lost a lot of reputation. And well, yes, I lost enormous amount of reputation.
Good to see you're still in one piece. That
Yes,
was
yes, yes.
a heavy impact.
Yes,
The
yes,
car's
yes.
a mess, but it'll be ready for the next race.
Yes, thank you. Okay, next weekend. Replace gearbox. Oh. Yes, you're right,
You
you're
have
right.
to do a better job completing the goals the team set out for you.
I know.
Their ability to develop will suffer if you miss them,
Unbelievable.
and it'll count against you at the contract reviews.
Dang believable. So what I want to change now is this one to a new one, and this one to a new one, and this should set us nicely back. Okay, this is what this can still perform. 52% used, 49% used, 40% used. Okay, this one can stay. Why do I need to change the gearbox? As the current gearbox has fulfilled its requirement to complete 6 races, new gearbox can be fitted without triggering a penalty. Do you want to fit? No, I don't want to do it now. But after Canada. Okay, so as my driving wasn't as successful as I wanted it to be, but that guys there was very nice. I have to end the stream here because I promised that one stream, one race, and that means I have to say goodbye. But don't you worry, we will see each other tomorrow at same time with the next episode, or and of course playing the Far Cry 6, completing the story further. I'm really curious what will happen, and I'm really curious how will we defeat the current regime. So until tomorrow, sorry for the lack of entertainment, but please have a good evening and a